Hello, this is the Miami Dolphins mock draft the using database, and according to this, the first draft for Miami would trade their number one pick, round one. I mean, pick 24.
Oh, it was pick 21 for pick 24 with Dallas.
Troy Fontenot.
Yes, he's offensive tackle from Washington. He is. I picked him because he is he can play left tackle, but next year he can make a immediate impact and play inside. And then when Teron Armstead and Kendall Lamb, I believe, are both just playing one more season. He'll be able to step over the offensive tackle spot, but be an immediate impact inside a guard.
Okay, the next pick of the 55 pick in the total draft is Xavier Leggett. He's a special talent who contributed at wide receiver and special teams for South Carolina. He's 15 on the all-time record of receivings.
Okay, and what is his height and his weight?
His height is is uh, uh, 6'1", 221.
Okay, I picked him. He's a big receiver who can had a massive senior year, and the Dolphins need a big receiver to complement Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle's speed, and and they need a wide receiver 3. So I think he can fit that spot immediately.
Okay, the next one at the 87th pick is a defensive line named Michael Hall Jr.
Yes, from Ohio State, and you have his height and weight.
Yes, his height is very, very, very tall. No, it's here. He is 6. I mean, hold on now. Xavier Leggett. Okay, we're coming to it. That's who it is, Xavier Leggett.
No, he did Xavier.
Oh, Michael Hall.
It's Michael Hall.
Michael Hall Jr. He was also in the Breakfast Club, and he's a really good. Okay, this guy, Michael Hall, the draft, defensive tackle, Ohio State. He let's see, his weight is 290, and his height is 6'3".
Okay, and they needed a defensive lineman.
Does the 40 in 4.78.
And he's quick. 4.78 for a defensive lineman. might put him out at defensive end, but he can be part of that line with the players, the ejection of players
His,
that he
ar-
brought in.
his arms are 331. I don't know what that means. But he sounds pretty good, big. And from Ohio State, which was actually good, right? They were champs,
Yes,
right?
he has a quick step. He's quick, and he might be able to play more at the other defensive end in that 3-4, opposite of Zach Sealer.
Well, the next one, at the 158th pick from Georgia, would be Tyreek Smith.
Yes,
He's a safety.
safety. We have no depth of safety. Needed to add a safety depth, and he's from Georgia. And what are the
5'10 and
numbers?
202. 202 pounds. 5'10.
Okay, yes, yeah, he has. Well, he's not really tall. He's still over 200 pounds. So, and he played on in the SEC, so he had a lot of. He played against top competition, and we need depth at safety. He won't have to be a starter right away.
Yeah. This fellow, the next one is a fellow named Eric All.
At 184,
Yes, at 184.
he's a tight end at Iowa, and what are those numbers?
Those numbers are, as I say, the numbers are. I'm getting the numbers. Some of these number guys try to hide. Now his height is 6'4" and his weight is 252, so that's pretty good.
That's very good size for a tight end. He is a player who has a high ceiling. So, and with the right coaching, he can fit well in that rotation with Johnny Smith.
And the next player is very difficult to pronounce, but I will make an attempt. His name is Edefion Olofasio,
Okay.
linebacker from Washington.
Yes. They needed. I was trying to go for to put someone that could play that 3-4. And what is his numbers?
He's 6 feet and he's 236 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, he has. Well, he's not tall. He has. He does have a good, solid build, and he's no player with upside that can be put at that linebacker rotation.
And then we have this fellow, Braden McGregor. You know him?
Yes, he's an edge. This is a tip of the hat to the owners, Stephen Ross's school, Michigan. We'd be remiss without picking someone from Michigan. So he's
He's an edge rusher, 6'5", 257.
Yeah, he's another player that, with the right coaching, has a lot of upside, but can contribute to special teams to start. So, yeah, so that is our initial draft.
Oh wait, what? We're doing chat.
Oh, okay.
See if anyone has a chat.
Do you have any questions?
Trying to get into this. Let's see. All right. Let me see if anyone else.
So while that's being looked up, I will tell you that I believe that Troy Fontenot, offensive tackle, can already make an impact inside while he learns the left tackle position from two excellent tackles. One will probably be a Hall of Famer, Ron Armstead. And then next year he can move in that spot. But for this year he can learn and play in at right guard, fit in at right guard.
What about other decisions from the Dolphins this year?
The one thing the Dolphins have put an emphasis on, and this was with even with their latest sign, if Cam Cam Smith, I believe his name, from the Giants. He is he's a linebacker, but he's a special teams specialist. Excellent special teams, and along with Saron Neal, they got from Buffalo. It's also a special teams ace. So what they've done is they put an emphasis on, because their special teams were horrible last year and really hurt them as far as field position and their coverages. They allowed several touchdowns, especially towards the end of the year in returns. So they need to shore that up on the kicking game and those special teams. I think Butch Berry has done an excellent job with what he's had and how many injuries they've had last year. I think bringing someone like Troy Fontenot in is a win-win, because you have your future left tackle while he can make an impact immediately at guard. And I think Xavier Leg can fill that wide receiver 3, so you don't have to overpay someone like OBJ.
OBJ didn't go with
he
went to the Chiefs, I think.
Also, then you're adding defensive linemen who can be part of that rotation of in the 3-4 package, which they're going to play. You need a safety, and Georgia is the place to play for even high competition. So you're getting a player who has good size and and played in the SEC.
What about the off season so far?
The off season has been, I think it's been excellent, because it's they brought in people. They've addressed needs without breaking the bank. They've brought in like bringing in like Jordan Brooks, linebacker. I think he is a will be. He's already been a top linebacker, and he's had a season where he's had 184 tackles, and he can also. He's young, and he's very fast, and he also can cover. And bringing Shaq Barrett, even though he's not the player he was, like when the Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl, he still can bring the experience he has on the edge, can hold a spot down that while I wait for Jalen Phillips and Bradley Chubb to come back. I think they filled it nice in getting Anthony Walker, linebacker. They brought in Benito Jones, who was played nose tackle for the Lions, which wasn't too bad of a team. And then you've also brought in players who can do rotation on that defensive line, because you can't really make up for Christian Wilkins. But with the rotation they've brought in, I think they're solid. Their defense, they've really concentrated on defense. And Jordan Poyer, I think, is a great signing, because not only does he know those AFC teams, and he knows a lot about Josh Allen. He's a very smart player, and he still was the starter last year, even though he's 33 this year.
What about the coaching changes?
All the coaching change at I think bringing Anthony Weaver was as good a choice. Will match the choice of bringing in Mike McDaniel. I think that's how good of defensive coordinator he'll be, and he'll he values versatility. That's why I picked a lot of players who have.
Well, it doesn't appear that anyone will be chatting.
Okay,
So
that's
in that
okay.
case,
So
just wrap it up.
we'll be back with the. I will update on
Someone on here, but they
on
won't.
prospects for both the Dolphins and Ravens, and I'll be doing a mock Ravens draft, and stay tuned for next week when we will be doing a live stream draft day. So don't miss that next Thursday. Okay, so thank you very much.
Just I'm gonna just keep on and see if move that L and B sign and the globe into the center. And I'm just gonna see if somebody chats. Sometimes people come on and chat.
We'll see. Come on chat if you want, and subscribe. And thank you very much. And have a great night. FEZ is out.
Thank you. I think we got good choices. No one's chatting tonight. Leave this up for 24 hours.
Can't just leave it up. Like that, yeah. Okay. I don't think that was bad draft. I think that was a good draft.
Let's see if anybody wants to chat on here. Who's going to be the first person in the draft? Do we know who's going to be the third person in the draft? The first person, I mean total. Quarterback? Marvin Harrison already has a son who plays in the NFL. Man. You took your clip off, right? It seems like there's someone, but I don't know if they want to chat. I hope. There's one other person watching. I'm asking him to chat to test our chat. I just want to reply to a chat to see if chat is working. It doesn't look. Oh, hey. Somebody did. Somebody did. Somebody replied. No, bro. What? Why you say no, bro? Oh, no problem. Cool. Did you watch our show? You're chilling? Did you watch the show? We have 3 people watching. Uh,